Well, let's see here. In today's San Diego newspaper, the world's oldest person credits the good Lord for longevity, which is fair enough. And she turned 116 years of age this week. And she replaced a individual, Gertrude Weaver, who died at age 116 also from Arkansas last month. And Geraldine Talley is from Detroit, Michigan, turned 116, grew up in Georgia until 1935, born in 1899. And interesting enough, she spent most of her time, her husband worked in factories for Ford Motor Company, that kind of stuff. But because of the times, I guarantee you that they had a wood stove and that sort of stuff. And she had maybe a little garden. And this is not a big city girl, okay? Now, longevity is something that takes some effort. Everybody has the genetic potential for longevity, but you're not going to get there if you don't take care of your genes and your DNA and your RNA and your telomeres, little end caps in your chromosomes, all of which have potential for longevity and health and fending off disease and strength and speed and intelligence, all the things we attribute to genetics. We all have those things, but you're not going to achieve them just eating well. Ask Steve Jobs, that worked for him. He died at 56. A billionaire, very smart techie guy, but chose poorly when he listened to people about what to eat and how to cook. Well, I want you to get a hold of the book, my new book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book, Immortality, and the book, Rare Earths and Cures. These three books will give you everything you need to have 50 or more years to your life. Okay? But let's look at what things contribute to longevity, why we have a problem with longevity in the world. When you look at the top 20 longevity cultures, as listed by, and they're actually each one of them a cover article in the National Geographic at one time or another. It's amazing to me that the National Geographic never put all 20 longevity cultures in one issue of National Geographic. So we decided to do that ourselves and put it into the book Immortality. And there's quite a bit of the information before that in the book Rare Earths and Cures, and here recently because it's very obvious that the genetic theory of disease transmission has failed terribly. It has been shown to be a failed theory. Genetics is a failed theory when it comes to transmission of disease. All in the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. Okay? So what are the common threads? There's actually 23 common threads these long-lived people have. Number one, they're all third world cultures. None of them are from an industrialized nation. They are illiterate. They have no doctors, no emergency services, no hospitals, no clinics. They don't have personal or government insurance. They have no roads and utilities. They have no indoor plumbing. These people have no computers, no TV, no radios, no telephones. They live on a calorie-restricted diet. They live on 600 to 900 calories a day, work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we Americans live on 2,500 calories a day on the average. Some people go as high as 5,000 calories a day. And they have, these top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times 100-year-olds we do. They have 100-year-old per 250 of their population. We only have 100-year-old per 10,000. What is it they do to make them live so long? Well, again, it's sort of an accident, things that they don't even know anything's going on. By dumb luck, they chose to live in a place, or their ancestors chose to live in a place where they have everything they need. Okay, we're talking about they have more than 60 minerals or so in the soil where they grow their food, and also they use wood from trees that grew in that soil with more than 60 minerals. And then they take the wood ashes that are left over when they burn wood for fuel, for heating and cooking and light. And they put these plant minerals, a.k.a. wood ashes, into the garden. And the pumpkins and the squash and the okra and tomatoes and things like corn and beans and peas, sweet potatoes, onions, suck all these minerals up. And for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, these mineral-enriched, these wood ash-fed gardens are what gave us our minerals over the thousands and thousands of years. Well, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, it all ended in a single heartbeat. We knew that because the story was in every newspaper in the world the next day because of the Telegraph, got the story out. And it turns out that over the next few days, all this happened. Well, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street in New York City, in the bluff overlooking the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, Thomas Edison pulled the switch in the first commercial electric generating plant. Within 10 years, every industrialized nation in the world, including the United States, every city and town in the industrialized world converted to electricity from wood as a universal fuel. No more wood ashes, no more minerals. And what did people actually replace that traditional source of nutritional minerals with? Nothing. And here comes doctors saying, oh, don't supplement, just eat well. Then everybody liked electricity, so we dammed up the rivers to make hydroelectric power. And the unintended consequence was there was no more flooding. There was no more silt deposited on the expensive and most fertile agricultural lands, bottomland, floodplains. When the flooding occurred, as the water would recede in every spring, it would leave silt minerals from mountains, thousands or maybe even hundreds, tens of thousands of miles upstream. And then they would plow these minerals in. And that was our source of minerals for thousands and thousands of years. Now nobody's supplementing and everybody's sick. They die early. Take the 90 essential nutrients. Get a hold of the book Epigenetics, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths and Pures, and learn how to add 50 years to your life. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
Do certain foods cause you to bloat or experience gas? Do you wake up in the middle of the night with heartburn? Are you forced to sleep on piles and piles of pillows to cut down on heartburn? Have you been diagnosed with acid reflux or gastroesophageal reflux disease? If any of these describes you, then you've got digestive problems. I was awakened with heartburn almost every night for over 20 years. Then I heard Dr. Wallach and realized all of the antacids I'd been using were actually part of the problem. My stomach acid wasn't too strong. It wasn't strong enough. So I started taking the ultimate enzymes from Longevity. Now all of the heartburn, belching, and bloating are gone, and I can sleep through the night without piling on the pillows. And I'm back to eating the spicy foods I love. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Longevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound, turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought we'd talk about the medical system and some of the mistakes that we often hear about that you talk about a lot of the time. This one actually comes out of the UK, was a Fox News story headline, "Teen dies after doctors allegedly dismiss stomach cancer symptoms as desire to be thin." A British teen whose stomach cancer symptoms were allegedly dismissed by doctors as a desire to be skinny died after it spread to her eye and ovaries. Georgia Morrison complained of tiredness and fatigue, but her doctors downplayed the symptoms to severe anemia and an overwhelming desire to be thin. Her mother, Joanne, is quoted as saying, "I felt abandoned by doctors and had nowhere to turn. The doctor said to her, 'Georgia, you are looking very pale, and I know what you 18-year-old girls are like for wanting to look like stick insects.'" The mother goes on to say, "I was really taken aback because he hadn't even spoken with her. I was quite shocked because he had prejudged her. He diagnosed her with dietary anemia." And in May of last year, Joanne took Georgia to the hospital where her eye became swollen, and tests found that she was suffering from anemia, and she was prescribed iron tablets, and she continued vomiting. In September, she was admitted to the Royal Hampshire Hospital in South Yorkshire, where doctors diagnosed her with cancer in her eye, ovaries, and also with meningitis. In June, she had taken her to doctors, and she said, "We kept getting nowhere with GPs. After that, she was wasting away before my eyes. I took her in, and I said I wasn't leaving until someone helped her. A formal diagnosis came in September, but Georgia died less than 2 months later." The mother's quoted as saying, "I'm not here to say they could have saved Georgia because it was so aggressive, but my main aim is that she was ignored so many times, and it was all because she was a teenager, and that has to stop." So it seems like even in the UK, they seem to have the same kind of medical system we've got in this country.
Yeah, and of course, doctors don't take symptoms seriously. Because I see people, they say, I've been to 14 doctors and I've been complaining about this forever and ever and ever. And just listening to them for 30 seconds, I'm able to pick up what the problem is. In 90 days, after 14 years of suffering, they're okay. These are very, very simple things. Even when you have something as severe and life-threatening as cancer, they should be diagnosed very quickly. And also they should be handled in a very professional manner. And doctors get sloppy, they get overconfident, and many of them should have their license taken away permanently, as the doctor who discounted this girl and she died without getting treated properly for cancer. So I think that he should have his license taken away forever and banned from doing anything in the healthcare field. And maybe he should be just an undertaker. How's that?
That sounds good to me. Now, how much money did you spend last year, Doc, on prescription drugs? Probably nothing, as I did.
Zero. Absolutely. I have not been on, in 76 years, I have never been on a prescription drug.
Well, they got a story here from Fox News headline, more of us spending $100,000 a year on prescription drugs, according to a report. This all comes from the benefit manager at Express Scripts. They say more than 500,000 people in 2014 took home meds costing a total of $50,000 or more per year. And they say a number of big spenders who took home $100,000 worth of drugs annually went from $47,000 to $149,000 between 2013 and 2014. Can you believe that? That's just astonishing.
Yeah, well, that's because there's insurance. And, all they have to do is pay a $15 copay, pay the other $100,000 that gets paid by the insurance company, which drives everybody's insurance rates up. And this is why so many people are looking for longevity, because right now, Doug, I want people to look at longevity as the Home Depot of health. We want you to look at the longevity as the AutoZone of health. We want you to look at the Amazon.com of health. And if you do that and get a hold of that trilogy of books, again, epigenetics, immortality, and rare earth-bent cures, you'll learn how to add 50 years to your life without spending $100,000 a year for pharmaceuticals. Thank you so much, Doug, and we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or 2 with a couple of vitamins. Longevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Longevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or the metabolic syndrome, and you're tired of seeing your blood glucose levels rise and fall like a ship on the ocean, but you don't want to take those drugs the rest of your life, Longevity has an alternative. A product called Sweeties has been developed just for you. Used as part of your regular diet, Sweeties helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels, a formulation specially designed to nutritionally assist your body with the regulation of your blood sugar level. Sweeties supports healthy glucose metabolism because it's fortified with aspartic acid, chromium, and vanadium, all to help you promote healthy blood sugar levels. If you want to get off those drugs and control your blood sugar metabolism naturally, try Longevity's Sweeties product. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Texas. And Ann, you are on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Ann, you're on the air.
Thank you. Dr. Wallach, I just had a melanoma removed on Wednesday from my arm, and I had a lymph node biopsy, which I have not gotten the results from. I wanted to find out, I have been taking the Healthy Body Start Pack for quite a while, almost a year, and some other things, but I wanted to know what I need to be doing to make sure that I'm optimally supporting my body through this.
Sure. Okay. Now, how much you weigh, Ann?
145 pounds.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". Okay. Very, very good. Do you have any other issues? Any history of skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis, rosacea?
None of those kinds of skin problems, no.
Okay. Do you have any history of asthma or bronchitis?
No.
Okay, good. Any history of bowel problems, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis, appendicitis, colitis, anything like that?
They had said that I had a couple of diverticuli on some tests that they had done, but nothing in past tests has shown anything
Do you have children?
No, I do not have. I have children, but not biological children, and I did have PCOS.
Okay. Let's see here. Any brothers and sisters?
I have a brother.
Does he have
My brother is living.
Okay, brother and sister?
Yes.
Do they have any health problems?
My sister had cerebral palsy and is deceased.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, well, this sounds pretty straightforward. You have a melanoma, which is a malignant skin tumor, and you don't know the results of the lymph node biopsy, correct?
Correct.
Certainly, we'd like to know the results of that when you do get the information. But in the meantime, let's see here. Charmaine, what dietary changes would you ask Ann to do, and what would you give her as a basic thing to support her immune system here?
She would have to get on. She used to get on a gluten-free diet, irregardless, and she needs her always points to be over 100,000 a day to build up her immune system, and then she needs help.
How'd you get 100,000 ORC points into her?
Cell Shield RT2 and or the triple treat chocolate.
Okay. And 145 pounds, what basic program would you give her?
She should be on the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack and then extra selenium.
Okay, well, hang on here because I'm going to add a couple things to that. Ann, hang on. We'll be back with you after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, we're going right back to Texas. And Ann, in addition to the dietary changes, as Char laid out, again, none of the bad stuff, no fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, no oils, that means no olive oil, coconut oil, margarines, mayonnaise, salad and cooking oils, no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And then, let's see here, Char also recommended that you take one healthy brain and heart pack per month. I'd go ahead and take 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. That's going to give you 6 selenium a day, 3 at breakfast, 3 at dinner, and a dose of everything else twice a day. Also, she pointed out you need 100,000 ORAC points to support your immune system, which is your best friend when you have any type of cancer. And that would be 5 of the Cell Shield R TQs twice a day, or 6 of the triple treat chocolates. Either one of those scenarios will give you 100,000 ORAC points. But also throw in the Ocean's Gold. Go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. It'll be 2 bottles a month. And that's for the sea cucumber that's in there, which is now legendary to support your immune system when you have cancer. And then go ahead and give us a call when you do find out the results of the lymph node biopsy, and we'll tweak things if we have to. Otherwise, we'll look forward to hearing from you every couple of weeks. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's stay in Texas and head over to Dallas. And Jerry, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Jerry, you're on the air.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
I'd like to talk to you about my health.
Okay.
Okay, I'm 5'8" and weigh 150 pounds. And 35 years ago, I was diagnosed with RH and osteoarthritis. I have thalassemia, high blood pressure, very itchy skin, and I have allergies.
Okay, and do you have, when you have itchy skin, do you have anything on the surface like eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea on your face?
It's just kind of patchy on my arms. My brother has this also, and it's just gets angry looking, and it's very itchy.
Okay, you have like rough spots in the back of your arms, your thighs, anything like that?
It's on the top of my elbow.
Okay,
top
okay,
of my
very
elbow,
good.
The outside of my ankle.
Sure. Did you have any respiratory stuff, any asthma, bronchitis?
No, I just have allergies, and as long as I take a Singulair, I don't have very much problem with that.
Do you have kids, Jerry?
I have one daughter.
Mm-hmm. Does she have any health problems?
Nope, she's good. I had a hysterectomy when I was 25 years old, complete hysterectomy, so I have to take a hormone for that.
Sure. Okay.
I was just wondering what products would help me be healthier.
Okay, well, there's 2 things that need to be done here. Char, what would you do for her diet?
Well, she definitely needs to get on a gluten-free diet, no question about it. And And she should also take, I would say, rheumatoid arthritis. She needs to take the killer biotic to get rid of that.
Yeah, we have to break. Wait a minute, we got to run to one of those message moments. So hang on, Shar. Let you finish up your recommendations, and you and I will help Jerry after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, we're going right back to Texas. And Jerry has rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, thalassemia, which is kind of a disease, is kind of a cousin to sickle cell anemia. Thalassemia tends to be in Mediterranean-type people and white folks, and sickle cell anemia is in black folks. But it's really very close to the same disease, itchy skin, and Sharp picked it out very quickly. It's due to, particularly since you and your brother both have it. If your mama's still alive, you need to warn her. If you have any cousins, if your mother or sisters particularly, they need to be warned that you do have a gluten intolerance. As Shar said, absolutely no gluten, no wheat, no barley, no rye, no oats, no fried food, no processed meats, no oils. And what would you do for, and you started to say this before we had to run to that break, Shar, what would you give her for a osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis health program?
I'd give her 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and then for the other, I would give her the selenium.
Okay. And you already said the killer biotic for the rheumatoid arthritis, and there is an antibiotic called minocycline, a member of the tetracycline family, that will kill the bug, mycoplasma, that actually causes the infection of rheumatoid arthritis. And then, of course, the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, which is for the osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis, will actually support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between vertebrae, bone matrix, and bone itself. And Char's laid out a perfect program for you, Jerry. And give us a call every couple of weeks, because I think you're going to be very, very, very happy with the results. Just do give us a call. And, of course, there's CM cream in each one of those Healthy Bone and Joint Packs. You can apply it to the joints, ligaments, tendons. It's going to give you great relief of inflammation and discomfort. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Jennifer, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hi, doctor. I'm calling for my 71-year-old mother. She's 4'11", 126 pounds, and she has osteoporosis, arthritis, high blood pressure, varicose veins, cataracts, constipation, incontinence, and she also is very concerned about her hormones. She tested low for estrogen and progesterone and wants to know what she can do to correct that.
Okay. All right. We'll see here. She had constipation, and what else did she have going? Did she have irritable bladder syndrome, anything like that?
Just some bloating, and I know she's had ulcers before and vomiting, can't keep food up. That's happened periodically.
Sure. Okay, well, she's got like 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 diseases here, or any of them can be diagnosed by themselves, including low estrogen and so forth. And many of these things, of course, how tall was she when she was 20 years old? 4'11" for 71. But how tall was she when she was 20? Do you know?
Like the tallest ever was 5'1".
Okay, so she's lost 2 inches.
She has a hump in her back. Yeah, she's bending over.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, she has very severe osteoporosis and osteoarthritis. Varicose veins are caused by deficiency of a single mineral. High blood pressure is caused by mineral deficiencies. Constipation could be caused by nerve problems in the lower back, being squeezed by the disc shrinking, degenerative disc disease, why she's become shortened and bent over. And so it causes problems with the bowels and also the bladder. But also she could just have a gluten intolerance. And so, Shar, what would you do for this gal who now weighs 126 pounds, 4'11"? She got all these digestive problems. She got arthritis and bone problems. She got vascular problems, high blood pressure. What would you do for her?
Well, the first thing is to get on a gluten-free diet, because that's why she got all those things, because she's not absorbing. And then, boy, with all this stuff, I would get her with osteoarthritis and everything. I'd get her on a healthy bone and joint pack and gluten-free diet, for sure.
Okay. What would you do for her low estrogen?
Oh, she could take the Women's FX and the Xerafem.
Yeah, Xerafem, that's Xerafem. I'd go ahead and have her take 2 of those twice a day, maybe 1 bottle a month. The Women's FX, I'd have her take a tablespoon twice a day. That'll be 1 ounce per day. That'll be 1 quart per month. What would you do for the high blood pressure, Shar?
The Ultimate Daily.
Ultimate Daily, yeah. She could have 3 of those twice a day, or 2, 3 times a day. The 6 a day, 1 bottle a month. That's going to support healthy blood pressure and support healthy blood flow, and help resolve vascular problems. And also the digestive stuff and the bloating. In addition to getting on a gluten-free diet, what supplement would you give her for the bloating and digestive problems?
The enzymes.
Yes, Ultimate Enzymes. I'd go ahead and give her 1 of those 2 minutes before each meal with a couple ounces of water, and that's going to help with that. Now, it wouldn't hurt also to get her some peppermint oil from Ancient Legacy and give her, say, 4 or 5 or 6 drops of the peppermint oil in a cup of warm water, or maybe even some peppermint tea, and let her sip on that before meals and during meals. And that's going to help her a lot with the bloating as well as the gluten-free diet. Char hit the nail on the head there. So give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how Mama's doing. You're going to see some major, major benefit here with all these changes. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
We sure do. Let's head to Fresno, California. And Steve, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Steve, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Sure.
I'm calling in because since December 2014, I've been taking the Healthy Start Pack with the plant-derived minerals. And I took that because I've been battling insomnia for about 3 years. And I noticed a good difference at the end of December, and I started having energy, and I started basically having energy, and things were improving. And then all of a sudden, I kind of got almost like constipated, where I didn't feel like I was eliminating completely. And so I got colon hydrotherapy, but that really didn't get the results that I wanted. And so then just recently, I took psyllium husk powder and been taking that. I took that for about 10 days, and I felt great. That first week, I had energy. I woke up. I was good to go. Had energy throughout the day, and then just a few days ago, I started. I was only getting 4 hours of sleep, and so I was thinking that the phytates are interfering with the calcium absorption. And
very good. You're thinking correct. Now let me ask Shar something. Shar, what would you do? There's 2 things you could do there for his chronic constipation.
One thing would be the herbal rainforest.
Perfect. Herbal rainforest. I'd go ahead and take, what do you weigh, Steve?
I'm 135, around there.
Sure. I'd go ahead and start out with a tablespoon, which is a half ounce of the herbal rainforest at bedtime with a glass of water. And that should help you with regular bowel movements. And don't forget to get gluten-free. That'll help you with regular bowel movements, too. Drink plenty of water. Okay? And of course, we have Quanta water. You can put an ounce of Quanta water in any bottled water or tap water, and that's going to make it better water, wetter water, and help you with bowel movements, too. Give us a call every couple of weeks, so don't forget to throw in the herbal rainforest and Quanta water into your regimen. We'll be back after these messages.
Fish has been thought of as a brain food for eons, but it's not the fish that's key. It's actually the essential fatty acids, EFAs, or omega-3s found in fish, called essential because they're necessary for good health and your body can't make them. So they must be consumed through diet or supplementation. Longevity has developed the perfect supplement in SmartFX, an acronym for Sustained Memory and Retrieval Time, a concentration of DHA and EPA, both members of the omega-3 family, supporting neural path function and cardiovascular health for optimal mental concentration, awareness, focus, and agility. If you've got a mentally demanding career, you're a student crunching for the big test, or just want to maintain health for a sense of well-being, try SmartFX from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity and 90 for Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Davis, California. And Peggy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Peggy, you're on the air. Hi.
My daughter is currently taking your supplements since the beginning of May, and I'd already spoken with one of your representatives. So she's 38 years old. She was diagnosed in October 2014 with primary carcinoma of the thyroid with no lymph node involvement. Her right side is 3 centimeters. Thyroid tests are normal. And I'm just wondering, that the doctors all want to do a thyroidectomy, and she's adamant about not having it. What can we do possibly to heal this?
Well, when you have any type of cancer, it wouldn't hurt to get a second opinion and make sure, since, we diagnose her with thyroid cancer and all her thyroid numbers are normal, that doesn't compute to me. Okay, and so I would get another opinion. She doesn't necessarily have to have all the tests again, but she needs to have another doctor or two to look at all the test results and see if they have a different opinion, okay? I would do that. That's worth the time and energy. In the meantime, how much does your daughter weigh?
She weighs about a little over 100 pounds, and she's 5'2".
Okay. Does she have any other issues, any asthma or skin problems, bowel problems?
Mostly she's had allergies a lot of her life, and especially to cats.
Okay. Does that have anything to do with like asthma or bronchitis?
No, I wouldn't say. Colds, but not a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
She has one very enlarged tonsil. I worry about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But she's taking like 5 of your supplements here.
Okay.
And I just wondered if there's, she's gotten several opinions because she's finally working with a doctor who actually talks to her, but it's taken like going through 6 of them.
Yeah. We only have a moment here, so let me give you some information. And as you get more information, you can feed it back to us. And basically, when somebody has cancer of any type, let's assume that's the correct diagnosis for the moment. Okay, but again, I would get other opinions on the same data to see if that computes with these guys. But I would go ahead and make sure she stays away from any bad stuff, any oxidized stuff that's going to drive cancer, make it worse. That means absolutely no fried foods, absolutely no gluten, no wheat, no barley, rye, and oats, absolutely no oils, no olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, salad dressing, cooking oils, absolutely no processed meats. That means no deli slices, sandwich meats, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky. All that's got to go. And also keep her away from cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables would be cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale. All those things interfere with thyroid function. So I would stay away from all those cruciferous vegetables. And then lastly, at 100 pounds here, I would go ahead and give her 1 healthy brain and heart pack per month. I'd give her an extra bottle of selenium so you can have 6 of those a day, 2 at breakfast, 2 at lunch, 2 at dinner. I'd also have her take the Ocean's Gold for the sea cucumber that's in it. I'd go ahead and have her take 2 of those 3 times a day for a total of 6 a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month of the Ocean's Gold. Sea cucumber has an enormous amount of benefit for people with cancer and other chronic diseases by supporting their immune system. You can actually Google sea cucumber cancer therapy. You'll be amazed at what comes up. There's a lot of information there. And then also, how many ORIC points would you give her, Shar? How many ORIC points do you think she needs?
She needs at least 100,000 a day.
Okay, how would you give her 100,000 ORIC points a day?
I'd give her the triple treat chocolate and or the Cell Shield RTQ.
Yep, 5 Cell Shield RTQ twice a day and or the triple treat chocolate, a minimum of 4 if she's taking the Cell Shield RTQ. If she's not taking the Cell Shield RTQ, I'd have her take 6 of the triple treat chocolate. That'll give her alone 100,000 ORIC points a day. And again, that's to support the immune system and to help the immune system fend off the cancer. That's what your own immune system does. And also the Fucoid C. I go ahead and have her take 3 or 4 of those twice a day. Or the Z-Radical, if she prefers a liquid, 1 ounce of that twice a day, 2 quarts a month. Then give us a call when you get more information. Well, thank you, everybody. Really great testimonies and questions today. Thank you so much, Char. Superlative job as usual. Thank you, Doug and Billy. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. Pure Works to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. Pure Work disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of Pure Works on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on Pure Works and get Pure Works on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order. Pure Works.